Hey, just a quick one. I like to create cool little features, as you've probably seen through my other videos. And one of the things I really want my game to have is novel, so not completely novel, I suppose, but uh, features that you could say are in real life, but are always in games. So things like this. I've worked on a couple. I haven't. I plan to do more once I get over the bigger features, so like the line trace bullet animation stuff, but quick little features like this. So if I press L, the light switch works, and if I press L on this, the lamp works. And then I want to add in features so like you can use the computer, you can it just interacts with the world a bit more rather than it just being just pictures, essentially just pictures. I want to put functionality behind things. A big thing I want to take advantage of is, as with all horror formats, is suspense and lighting. So there's no music yet. That's going to be a fun thing. I'm looking forward to doing that, learning like the theory behind it. But focusing just on this video and the light switch stuff, I just thought it'd be like a cool little feature to show, so you can turn everything off. Uh, and yeah, functionality where if it's too dark, then you can interact with things. A bit like Resident Evil, where uh, things sparkle in the darkness. I think it was the what level was it? It was that room with the deer head, and you had to get the red jewel. Red jewel, I think it's the red jewel because the blue jewel fell from the in the dining room, fell from that statue in the proper playthrough, well, the main playthrough, not the director's cut. So I want to take advantage of things like that where you see stuff in the dark which you might not see in the light, but you need the light to interact with it, have that prompt saying pick up. Otherwise, I'll just like do like a disable prompt. But if I just show you what it is, how I do it, pretty straightforward from memory. So I've got a desk lamp. Do I have another one? I think I've got another one and a light switch. Simply because the light switch is a on off sort of logic. It's been a very long time since I've looked at it, but I wanted to show how I do it. So you come into contact with the box collision. So let's go to viewport. That little box collision. Done it that way so it doesn't interact with doors. Or even though the light switch is L at the moment and the door usage is E, going forward, you're just going to want everything to be one like a use key. So I have to work on making sure there's no collision there. So disable, enable, player controller. Uh, Issue you might find is I've had it before where I can't remember where it is. Is it class defaults? Oh, here. I think I had a problem before where this was active for some reason. I can't remember if it was like player 0 or something. So then the light switch just would not work because it was looking for me to be a different player. So if you do have an issue where you think, oh well, enable disable input, there's no reason why it shouldn't work, player controller, it might be in your class defaults or the item you've put in the world. If I just click it, you might have it set to auto receive input only from a specific thing. So that might be worth looking at as like a troubleshoot issue. But going back to the light switch, that's it. It's just simple as that, and turns on a point light, the point light list. So the reason array. So the reason why it's an array is because yeah, that one, that one. Oh well, I've grouped them. Okay, so those three. It's an array because it's those three. So if I just go in here, I should. Have I made it? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I've made it. Oh, is it instance editable, expose and spawn? And then I've just selected the three from here. So that one, that one, that one, that one. So that's the light switch. And in terms of the lamp, lamp is different because it uses, rather than it being an on-off that triggers the lights, the lamp actually holds the light upon itself, within itself. So let's see. Oh, I just straight up, no, ignore me. I've straight up just copied it and I've split it. Uh, really, I could have just done like a parent-child. So it's like an iterative learning process, but this is the lamp logic. So same logic as the others, spot lamp, and as you've imagined, yeah, rather than just being a point light, it's a point light array rather than a no. This is a point light array, the light switch. This one is a spotlight array, and that's why it's different. That'll be the reason why I split it originally in my head. And then so we just go into here, and if I just click on it, I've, let's see. So yeah, okay, yeah, so you just do the array, and I've just chosen desk light, so I've named the spotlight here, so it's part of itself, part of the item. They're combined as like a component rather than it being something separate. These are separate things, not combined to the component. But yeah, I'll show you the other room as well. It's doing the same thing. I just thought you might be interested in seeing it. So you go in here and you've got light switch like that, and go in. I think all of them have a light switch set from this place. So yeah, like that. Exactly the same sort of logic. Just quirky little features that it's one of the things I like to show in this channel. Hopefully you found that interesting. If that was hopefully even enlightening. And yeah, best of luck with the stuff you're doing.